Right, here we go, guys and girls, back with another one, and this is Southampton Season 8, I believe. So I'll take into some of the transfers. We've already got a few that are going to come in July, which is Anton Stack, Marcus Thuram. Sorry, they're going out in July. I'll show you some of these. So we have sold or loaned out Okvirek. I think that's how you pronounce it. We've sold Lewis Payne for $3.5 million. Sold Chaden Ham for $16 million. Looks a very good player. I just didn't think he was going to get any game time. We've brought in Elise for $15 million, which I think is really good. Sackham 16, again class. Cassio Martino 14. Gavi for 73. That's a big one. Okvekri we've loaned out for 9.5. Bustamante for $5 million. Yusufa Makoko again, I think could be a really good player. For $35.5 million, which I think just strengthens our squad, just makes us really, really solid. I think Sackham could be the standout one there. He does look like for $16 million he's a world-class player. We're looking at possibly still strengthening. There's $122 million to spend. We've still got some wage budget, good balance for $162 million. So there's a lot we can do if we need to, but it's a good team. It's a good team. Where would you guys strengthen? Let me know. And obviously remember to like and subscribe. That would really help me out massively. So I'm going to show you the kind of comparison to the other teams. As you can see, we're the strongest in all positions. Not great goalkeeper. That's maybe an area we need to improve on. Good defensively. Good long shots in midfield. Attack, we're just amazing, aren't we? In a nutshell, we're the biggest, athletic and quickest team, really. As you can see, physically we're probably the best team in the league, and that's where hopefully we can dominate. Hopefully we can just run other teams into the ground basically and win all the aerial battles. That's maybe doing this team a bit season. I know that's quite quick. Let me know if you're not keen on this format and you'd want to see more of the season, but what I'm trying to do is get you a full season in an episode. We got knocked out of the quarterfinal Carabao Cup by Man United. We're in the FA Cup final against Wolves, which is actually quite a good draw, although they are 7th in the league, so not a bad team. We're in the Champions League final against Man United. That's going to be tough, and we are top of the league, 2 games to go, so if we win one of our 2 games, we've won the league as well. This could be a very, very good season for us. As you can see, Sesko average rating is really good. He's got almost the most man of the matches, but Haaland's just pipped him with that. As you can see, Man City with 95 goals, but we've got 89 goals, so we've had a hell of a season. And a lot more to come. FA Cup final seems early. We're going to show you the FA Cup final first, but it's a bit strange. It's coming ahead of our last 2 league games, and there's a lot of games still to play in a short space of time. In Champions League fans, 1st of June. I don't really remember playing into June before, but as you can see, Sesko's got a lot of goals, 36, Ferguson with 33, Okverk's all on loan, but he's doing well with 26. Woodrow brilliant from midfield, 9 goals, 15 assists. Makoko pretty much off the bench for 16 goals. Very good. Assists, Sackham, we did mention him at the start. He is a very good player. He turned out to be really good. 24 assists. Everyone's played very well. As you can probably see, I didn't show you at the start, is Meslier. I can't remember if I showed you him. He's in goal, so he's strengthened that goalkeeper position for us. This is the lineup we're going to go with against Wolves, with Ferguson, Rodrigo, Sesko, Sackham, Thuram, Hernandez, Fresneda, Badiashile, Vitek, Livramento and Meslier. Let's get into this and hopefully get a win. Right, we're getting in to the FA Cup final now against Wolves. Wish me luck. Hopefully first trophy of a treble, which would be great. I think, I don't know if anyone's done it in this series, but obviously in real life, Man United the only team who have done it, although as I'm filming this, Man City have a chance of the treble this year, so we'll see. I'm hoping Man United beat them in the FA Cup final and stop that treble, but we'll see. Certainly doesn't look like Arsenal are going to win the league, so we're into the game. 12 minutes in, not a lot happening. We've had 2 shots, they've had 1. like I say, not a lot happening there. A foul and a bit. 2 yellow cards already. Maybe that's their plan. Try and slow us down. I can't see that working for the full 90 minutes. I think they've got to come at us if they want to win this. We'll give a bit of encouragement. Hopefully that might liven us up a bit. And like I said earlier, let me know if you're not keen on this format. If you want to see more gameplay, you want to see me show more of the games through the season, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. Still finding my feet on YouTube a little bit. Oh, Ferguson smashed one in with his left foot, 34th goal of the season. Brilliant stuff. 1-0 up already in the FA Cup final in the 34th minute. Just got to keep it tight now. But I won't be changing any tactics, I don't think. I think I'll still go at them. I'd rather go for that second goal than just hold on to a 1-0, especially this early in the game. But I am interested to know what you guys would do in that situation. Maybe not this early in the game, but when it's later on, you've got 15 minutes, 10 minutes to go. Do you alter it? Do you go cautious, defensive? Do you have a new system maybe you switch to that you like to try and not concede goals? I don't really have that. I just tend to stay with whatever system's got us in the lead. I think that's the best thing to do, but I'm very happy to be corrected on that, and I'd love to hear what you guys do. Here we go, we're already in the second half, 52 minutes, Wolves on the ball. Collins to Doak. Doak's a good player on this. Ryan Hull out to Marmol. We need to get this ball back off them. Letting Wolves run through us here. Ping one over the top to Tell. You've got some good players, but Fresneda takes off him. To Ram. Into Sesko. To Wadrogo. To Ferguson. Lovely finish. Brilliant team goal. Lovely counter attack. That's his 150th goal for Southampton. What a brilliant signing he's been for us. And a brilliant player on this game, especially since the winter upgrade. We have looked solid here. Wolves, yes, they've had 7 shots, 4 on target. We just haven't looked threatening yet. We've only had 9 shots, 3 on target, but still think we're the better team. We've got some tired legs out there. Get Martinho on. Maybe get Skriniar on here for body of shield. Timber on. Timber is a really good player, but he's not very big, so I'm not keen on him at centre back, but he's a hell of a player. We've got Sucic on as well for Sackcamp. We might as well have Gavi on. It's 40-58th minute, so maybe a slight risk doing all 5 changes. But we're 2-0 up. I think we're okay in this game, but you never know. Football Manager does throw you some curveballs from time to time. I mean, when you look at the stats, yes, our XG is better, 1.06, there's 0.42, but that's been quite a close game. Just think they're, I don't know, even us actually, we've had a lot of fouls. I just feel like we've both just been breaking up the play and fouling each other. Sesko gives that away. Doak to Tell. Tell smashes it, but Meslier saves it. Pretty easy that one for Meslier. Got to throw in with Emerson Royale. Skip. 2 Tottenham players there who I personally don't rate. Sesko's in though. That's a great save from Hoyenhal. Sesko should have scored there. Again, it's us with the better chances. 1.55 XG, then only 0.48. Feel like the subs have freshened our team up as well, so it should see us through. 70th minute, they've got to highlight Emerson Royale for Fabio Silva. Timber wins at Sesko. Sucic on the break, there's no one ahead of him. He needs to keep hold of it a bit. Loose out of Van Heck. Timber wins it back though. Skriniar to Vitic. Woodrogo. Matinho to Sesko. Can he whip that in? He's cut it back, whipped it in there. Brilliant header from Evan Ferguson. 36th goal of the season. I think that's his hat-trick. Yes, the perfect hat-trick. Right foot, left foot and a header. Brilliant stuff. 3-0. FA Cup final. Won. It looks like. If I'm not speaking too soon, but there we go. First trophy of a potential treble. I think a little bit like City have now in real life. It looks like the league is pretty much ours. You'd expect us to win at least one of our last 2 games. And then it's Champions League, isn't it, against Man United, which could be very tough. But I do have potential plan for that. Ferguson's in again. Dinks the goalie. It's his 4th goal. It's been brilliant. But yeah, I'm thinking with the Man United game, there's only a week gap. I normally do this when there's like a 2-week gap or something. But I might arrange a friendly before the final. Get the confidence high with the team. Score a lot of goals. I'll see. I'm not sure yet. Sesko smashed one in. Wolves can't contain us now. 5-0. Hitting them on the counter-attack every time. To be fair, Sesko's deserved a goal. He's had two assists. The front 3 have been amazing, haven't they? Sesko goal, 2 assists. Woodrogo 2 assists, and then Ferguson 4 goals and 1 assist. Yes, we've outperformed our XG, but that's a brilliant final. We can be anywhere near that clinical against Man United. Well, I think we need to be that clinical against Man United to get a result. In the last minute in injury time. There we go. Final whistle, it's all over. We've won the FA Cup. Let's see us lift the trophy. Let's see the fireworks go off. Laptop's taking a little while to load. It's not good. Definitely need a new one. Here we go. Captain with the trophy. Gets in. FA Cup winners. First leg of the treble. Can we do it? It's a big ask. This is probably the easiest trophy to win out of the 3. So, and to get Wolves in the final is a little bit lucky. But really good start. Right, so we've gone into now the Newcastle game. So basically, I've got a game against Newcastle, then a game against Tottenham, both in the league. If I win one of them, I'll win the league. And then we've got the Champions League final against Man United. So I will show you this game, probably the Tottenham game as well, and the Man United game. Hopefully we can get a win. It's away at Newcastle. Newcastle are a good team, obviously, with the investment. They've got a lot of money to spend. So they're always, give them a couple of seasons, they turn a really good team on Football Manager normally. So it's going to be tough. Plus Tottenham, which is quite a tough game, or can be. Can't remember if that's home or away. Hopefully that's at home. I mean, it would be nice to get it done here, and then we could kind of rest a few against Tottenham and keep them fresher for the Champions League final. Could just give us that edge we need. We'll see. Not a lot happening here. Only 14 minutes in. They've had 3 shots, 1 on target. We've had 2 shots and both on target. We're on the ball with Thuram. Looking for Fresneda. Sesko to Woodrogo. Puts that over. Lovely play though. Fresneda's a brilliant player on this. I think he's about 17 or 18 when you start the game. And turns out to be probably the best right back on the game. I would urge anyone to go and sign him if they can. They'd probably pick him up for 13 to 15 million. Well worth it. Bruno Guimaraes picking up the loose ball and Kudus on it, back to Cunha, puts that over. Newcastle starting to look a bit threatening. Been a pretty even game so far though. Similar XG, similar shots and shots on target. Sakamp on the ball. Looking for Sesko, heads that wide. Bit ambitious heading off from almost the edge of the box. But nice to see us getting some chances. Sesko is a beast in the air, he's a really good player. He will cost you a lot more obviously on this game unless you can get him when he's out of contract or something, but he's a very good player. Badiashile picks this up. Sakamp to Ram. Looking for Theo, lovely ball. Should have been able to get that in Hernandez, but he wins it back. Sakamp for Sesko. Thuram picks up the pieces. Parisi clears it, but only Hernandez to Sesko. I think he's hit the bar and it's gone over. Should have done better there. We're getting the better chances. We're on slightly better possession, but I mean, they've had one foul, we've had 17 fouls, so maybe that's how we're stopping them, just fouling them. But 0-0 at half time. Don't know what's happened here. Normally the assistant gives my my sort of speeches to the team and that. I don't normally bother with that. Let me know in the comments if you guys do though, because is that another thing that maybe I can improve on, or does it not really matter? Or is it that if you get a good enough assistant, you're probably better at it? Thuram's in. It's took a deflection, that's easy for the Newcastle goalkeeper. It says Thuram means business, but he's doing alright, but I don't think he's doing brilliantly. I don't think any of them are. Could be a game, get some changes on, hopefully get a super sub involved. Possession's going up now, 61%. Just not making anything of it, which is strange. We've got 3 forwards. You'd have thought we'd have had a few more chances with that high possession. Bruno G, back to Soppy, a Taylor. Kenneth Taylor smashes that in the bottom corner. 1-0 to Newcastle. Not good. Maybe should have made some changes a little earlier. I've got a few tired legs out there. I'll get some subs on shortly. As I said, we only need to win one of these last 2 games. But it would have been nice to have been this game, so we don't have to go in the last game of the season with a bit more tension. Let's get some subs on. Fresneda, Thuram, Sakamp, they all look tired. Get Martinho on for Fresneda. Skriniar on for Badiashile, who's on a yellow card. Lisa on for Theo. We're trying to turn Lisa into that left wing back. That's a bit strange, but that's where I see him fitting in. I think he's a very good player, and he can play there. I don't know about him in real life, but on this, he does look like he's got the stats to play that left wing back role very well. Right, that's all our changes made. A lot more energy now, but can we turn that into goals? 2 goals preferably. Not a lot happening. They've had 9 shots, 4 on target. We've had 12 shots of 5 on target. XG is similar, 0.83 and 0.85. Just that fouls, we've had 27 fouls. It's ridiculous. We've only had 3 yellow cards, but haven't looked threatening at all, really. A couple of chances, I think, for Sesko that he should have finished, but been pretty disappointing. We've had 15 shots now here on target, but obviously they haven't been very threatening, so we haven't really seen them. So we are trying, but it's not happening today. So we're going to be going into the final day of the season, needing a win, probably. It's Tottenham, unless I think it's City, isn't it, who are chasing us, unless they don't win. Three minutes of injury time to go. 30 fouls now. Might need to have a look at that. But unfortunately, that is a 1-0 win for Newcastle. That is not good. What I'll do is I'll skip forward to the Tottenham game and I'll show you. We're playing Tottenham, they're playing Arsenal. Tough game for them, but they're at home, we're away. So I do expect them to win, so I feel like we're going to need to win. We've got a chance of winning this title. It definitely would be a shame to lose it on the last game of the season, but it's a tough league, isn't it? The toughest league to be in. This is the team we're going with: Moukoko, Ferguson, Sesko, Sakampo, Drogo, Elise, Timber, Skriniar, Vitic, Livramento and Meslier in goal. Got the Champions League final coming up after this. Got about a week, I think, between the games. I might do a friendly, but that might be too much on the players. But I do like to have a friendly before Champions League final, just to get a lot of goals, get confidence in the team. Feel like it works. I feel like it just puts your team on a high. You start the Champions League final brilliantly. Let me know if any of you guys do that, but it is something I like to do. Normally you've got like a 2-week gap though, haven't you, to the Champions League, especially if you're not in the FA Cup final. But Tottenham are 12th in the league, so in theory we should be winning. But let's see. Didn't do very well against Newcastle, so dented my confidence a little bit. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think if we win the treble, that's a successful season? It has to be, doesn't it? You know, we are Southampton at the end of the day. But if we just get the FA Cup final, lose today, lose the Champions League, is that still a successful season? It'd be disappointing, but you know, for Southampton, might not be a bad season. Especially the way they're going in real life. Win the ball back there, Moukoko, into Sesko, Timber, looking for Drogo. Oh, he puts that wide. Thought we'd scored there. We are looking threatening on the counter attack, which is good. Meslier picks the ball up. They didn't really see that highlight, but Richie had a shot. Fortunately, Meslier saved it. Gomez on the free kick. Kulusevski straight at Meslier. Livramento now to Timber. All the way out to Elise, playing that left wing back role. Loses out to Kulusevski. Tottenham on the attack here. Brian Gill, I think, to Bentancur. Pedro Porro puts that in. This is not good, not a good start. That probably puts City top. I think they had the better goal difference. I'm assuming they're still drawing their game. Yeah, puts them top. They've got currently a 9-goal better goal difference than us. Will still be 0-0 between them and Arsenal. Do expect them to win, so we need to get a goal or two here. dugout are saying I should play Lisa in a more natural position. That's probably a fair shout. But I do like him there. I think if we can train him there, I think he could be really good. Tottenham have been the better team here. Unfortunately, they've had 7 shots, 5 on target. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target. But here we go with Timber, Sesko, back to Timber. With Drogo looking for Elise here. Headed that in, but there's no one in the box trying to get onto it. Drogo picks it up. Livramento, Sesko out to Timber, back to Sesko, across to Makoko. That's the equaliser. Get in. 1-1. 27th minute. Puts us back top. Only just. Still think we need another goal and not to concede, obviously. Got the better XG now, 1.17, they've got 0.48, so do deserve to be back in this game. Just not getting close enough to the Maui. Porro's in again here down the right to Kulusevski. Darwin puts that in. They aren't even checking this, so that is a goal. That's 2-1. This is looking a bit shaky. I feel like we do need Arsenal to do us a big favour here. Obviously, if Arsenal can manage to win, it doesn't matter what we do. Sackham whips that in, but Vitek puts it over. There we go. Back to this, even points, but they're winning on goal difference. Sackham's took a knock. Not particularly injured, but pulled groin. I'm probably going to end up having to take him off, which is a shame because he's a very good player. I don't think we deserve to be losing this game, but we're not playing well enough to be winning it. Gonna have to make some changes. Get Sucic on. We'll get Theo Hernandez on for Elise. We'll listen to the dugout about Elise. We'll also have Badia Shield on for Skriniar, Fresneda on for Timber. Let's go for it. One more substitution up our sleeve, but let's go for it. We're losing 2-1. We've got to make some changes. We've got to come out in the second half and be a lot more positive. Hopefully the changes can do that for us. Get a bit more control of this game. Going very attacking. Sucic wins that back. Badia Shield, Vitek. Sucic looking for Theo Hernandez. Getting down the left into Sesko. Heads that in. That's exactly how we need to start. 2-2 now. Brilliant goal. Sesko is just class on this. Haaland's the best striker on the game, no doubt, but I think second best for me is Sesko. '57th minute. Still looks even on the stats, so the fact that we're drawing is probably fair. Still a point ahead of City, and nothing's flashed up about their score, so it must still be 0-0. City and Arsenal. Could be that a draw's good enough, but we've still got to go for the win. Let Makoko off. Let's get Drogo up front and Ferguson on the left hand side where he did so brilliantly against Wolves in the FA Cup final. Going to go back to positive. We only need one goal really. Hopefully Release and Ferguson on that left will do the trick. But to be fair, Makoko played well, got the first goal. Fresneda with a long throw, easy for Spurs to defend. Don't know who he was aiming at with that throw in. Livramento wins it back. Vitek into Thuram. Travelling ball. Ferguson onto Sesko. Puts that in. They're checking it though for offside. Come on, VAR. Award the goal. It's been disallowed. That would have been his 39th goal of the season. It's been disallowed, unfortunately. We're straight into another highlight. And they're in now with Brian Gill. That's a brilliant save from Messier, keeping us in the game. Possibly winning us the title with that save. Gomez whipping the corner in. Great header from Wadrogo. We're a big team. We shouldn't really be conceding from corners. So. '68th minute. We have done 4 of our subs. Or 5, sorry, of our subs now. So, not a lot more we can do. Maybe have to go attacking. Drop a bit of encouragement. Still, I don't think anything's flashed up with the Man City Arsenal game. Guessing it's still 0-0. The fact that we haven't seen anything is a little worrying. Maybe I've just missed it. Theo into Sesko, heads that wide. I thought that was in. Such a threat. Just a giant. I think he's got 19 jumping. He's 6'5". He's got something like 17 acceleration, 16 pace, something like that. It's a ridiculous player. Tottenham on the ball here. Looking over the top for Kulusevski. Back to Porro into Richie, who heads that wide. Got lucky there. Porro's played well. Definitely a better player on Football Manager than he is in real life at the moment. Although I feel like he'll come good at Tottenham. I do think he's a good signing. Just hasn't shown it at all yet. Two minutes to go. Still 2-2. It has been an even game. It's probably a fair result. Still nothing flashed up from Arsenal and Man City. Very worrying. Should something have flashed up by now? I don't know. That's the final whistle. 2-2. We're just hoping Man City haven't beaten Arsenal. I think they've drawn 0-0, but well, there we go. It must have been 0-0, or maybe they've lost because we are lifting the Premier Division trophy. That is the second trophy of the treble that we want. Champions League final coming up soon, but there we go. Get in. Double winners. Just need to win the Champions League now. Easier said than done when you play Man United, but I think we've got a very good chance. This team is playing very well. And in the Champions League, I feel like we play better. Let me know what you guys would do. Would you rest your players now? Before you, we've got a week, would you rest them from training a little bit? Would you add in maybe a little bit of training, like some match preparation type stuff, that doesn't add a lot of fatigue to the players? Would you do that friendly? I'm still thinking about that. Lots to decide on. There we go, there's confirmation. So, yeah, it was 0-0, Man City, Arsenal. Just a bit weird. Well, not weird now knowing that, but it was just strange that nothing had popped up. There we go, let's get into the Champions League final. We go into the Champions League final against Man United. Don't like it when we're classed as the away team. I know it probably doesn't make a difference, but it does have a stand as the away team. This is the team we're going with. Let's get into this final and hopefully complete the treble, which would be amazing. There's our team, as you can see: Ferguson, Wadrogo, Sesko, Saka, Thuram, Hernandez, Fresneda, Badiashile, Vitek, Livramento, Messier, possibly our best team that we can put out, all fresh, ready to go. Let's see what happens. Sesko already scored 5 minutes in. VAR checking it for an offside. It's been disallowed, God's sake. Thought that was the perfect start. Got another highlight already. Fresneda wins that. Livramento into Thuram. Fresneda down the right. Back to Livramento into Vitic. Sakamp looking for Ferguson, who whips that over to Sesko, puts this in. Brilliant goal. No VAR intervention this time. That is 1-0, 7 minutes in. We're already looking very threatening, especially Sesko in the air. When you're this dominant, although Ferguson's picked up a knock. Last game of the season, we can maybe play a little bit, see how it goes. But I was going to say, when you're this dominant, you just need to score 1 or 2 more, don't you? Put the game to bed. Fresneda back to Thuram. Oh, he hits the bar. Fresneda with a throw in, 18th minute. No one in there, Diamande, one of our old boys. Very good player. But Sesko puts that wide. Man United haven't got into this. 20 minutes in, they haven't had a shot. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. We've only got a .27 XG. I think it's a bit low looking at some of the chances we've had. Ferguson has picked up that knock, so I think at some point Coco is probably going to come on for him. Sakamp looking for Ferguson. Scalvini wins it. Jorgensen clears off the line and Vitek gives a foul away. So they were looking to break, probably a good foul. Didn't get yellow carded for it. Got some really good players, Man United. That Guzman up front, I was trying to sign him. I mean, don't blame him for going Man United at that time, but he's a really good player on this. Starting to come into it. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. We're in the 35th minute. Got 7 shots, 3 on target. They're having slightly more possession. To be fair, we just get anything in the box for Ferguson, Madrogo, and in particular Sesko. We're looking dangerous with a corner now. Sakamp into Vitic. Oh, that's been cleared off the line. So close. It's going to be slightly disappointing going into the second half, only 1-0. You feel like Man United are too good a team not to get 1 or 2 good chances. We go half time. There's an argument to take Ferguson off. Probably should, but I'm going to leave him on for a bit. Let's see, last game of the season. Not worried about them being injured for a few weeks after this. 12 shots, 4 on target. They've still only had 3 shots and 2 on target. We are pressing them, hoping for that short goal kick, and they've done that. They've got it out Dallo, but Theo wins it back to Ram over the top of Ferguson. Puts that into Sesko, who heads that in. Beautiful. It's exactly what this tactic is set up for. Win that ball back early and you've got so many people in attacking positions. Ferguson's injured, probably inevitable. Should have changed him earlier, but then again he did just set up the goal there for Sesko, so there's an argument to say it's probably good to leave him on. He set up both goals for Sesko as well. We'll have Makoko on. He's a very good player. 2-0 up. We look in control. I think with a few more substitutions, just to freshen the team up, then we should hopefully get through this with a win. So Man United haven't looked threatening at all. Well, the team doesn't look that tired, but maybe that is a good time to make changes. We'll have Timber on, left wing back, place of Theo. Have Skriniar on for Vitek. Could it be the last time you see Skriniar in a Southampton shirt? That's all we'll do for now. Keep another 2 changes up our sleeve. Normally I do them all in one big hit. Probably just because I'm a little bit lazy, but Champions League final, let's try and do things a little bit more properly. They really haven't been threatening. I mean, I could be talking and then they end up just smashing in 2 goals, but Moukoko on the break into Thuram, looking for Drogo, but they just clear that, but only out to Timber, whips that into Sesko. Fernandes picks up the pieces, gets it out to Guzman. He's a very quick player. Skriniar struggling to keep up with him, but Thuram's back there. The captain who's everywhere. To Livramento. Right, Timber on the ball and Moukoko. Back to Timber, Sakam into Moukoko. Smashes that in. Brilliant stuff. '70th minute, we're 3-0 up. This looks like it's going to be a treble. Man United trying to play out from the back here, could get caught in the press, and they do. Moukoko's in again. 4-0. Definitely won it now. That's a treble. Brilliant season. Played brilliantly in this final. Happy days. Got a corner here, Sakam whips that in. Skriniar hits the post, unfortunately. Sesko's been incredible as always. 2 goals, 1 assist. Koko's come off the bench and done really well with 2 goals. Obviously Evan Ferguson got those 2 assists, even when he was a bit injured. Really good performance. Timber with a throw in to Sakam. All the way back to Skriniar into Thuram. Fresneda, Sesko. Back to Skriniar again. Livramento, lovely ball to Fresneda into Sesko. 5-0. What a performance in a Champions League final. Got a 2.5 XG, we've had 9 shots, 9 on target. They've had 7 shots, 3 on target. We've definitely been the better team. Sesko, obviously the player of the match, with a hat-trick and an assist. Man United playing out from the back again. Maybe they won't learn. So if we steal it off them again, we're in. But they've got it out with Dalot this time. Rashford onto Brahim. Dalot into Brahim, but he can't get a finish. Is that Brahim Diaz, the ex-Man City player? Surely not in a Man United shirt. Couple of minutes of normal time to go, plus injury time. We've still got a couple changes up our sleeve, I believe. So we'll have the midfielders off, get Gavi and Sucic on, just freshen that area up. They've worked hard. Thuram's been everywhere. Sakam's just brilliant. Brilliant set pieces, brilliant on the ball. In injury time, 2 minutes to go. Still 5-0 up. Only a matter of time. There goes the final whistle. Southampton have won the UEFA Champions League and done the treble. Brilliant season, brilliant performance. Really good team we put together here. Let me know what you think in the comments. You know, do you like this team? Do you like the systems we're playing? Do you not? Is there things you would change? Here we go, more fireworks. Just been excellent, hasn't it? Treble winning season. Only done in real life by Manchester United in England. Although City might do it this year. It looks like pretty much got the title sewn up, because I am watching Forest beating Arsenal 1-0 currently. But brilliant season. Like I said earlier in the video, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much if you made it this far into the episode and you're watching all of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Any suggestions, any saves you want me to do, anything, just let me know. I'd love to make content that you guys want. I hope this is what you want, but if it is anything different, just let me know.